first main topic today is this. Lucas, I named this topic This Day in Movie History. And the reason I named it that is because 4 years ago, Lucas, on this exact day, the very first trailer for Avengers Endgame came out. Can you believe that? 4 years
weird,
ago,
man. That's weird.
Here's what I want to say is I remember when it came out. I remember I woke up early. I was still living with my mother. This is how long ago it was. I was just a child. And I roll over. I look at my phone. There's all these Google notifications and all this shit. And I check it out. And sure enough, I see a thumbnail of Tony Stark holding his helmet in a dark, dim-lit ship.
I remember it.
In the vastness of space. And I remember thinking, oh my God, get your fat ass up and get into that living room. And I did. I threw off the covers. I ran into the living room. And I put on my 80-inch TV this beautiful, wonderful trailer that, God, feels like I watched
Dude, it was
yesterday.
So good. Yeah. No, I feel like I remember coming over to your house that night to watch it.
Yeah.
Probably.
And it was very God, it was very good, man. I just remember being emotional. I didn't cry, but my eyes watered. I remember thinking, damn, like I knew it was gonna be like this kind of, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. You know, it already felt like Tony was gonna die and all this shit. And really, we didn't see nothing else, right? We just seen those shots from the ship, and that was enough. And I remember thinking, like, okay,
no, there was a little bit, like, you get to see like the like Nomad and that, right? You get just
Nomad?
a little bit, like Captain America with
where's he
Black
at?
Widow.
In the trailer.
Maybe I'm remembering a later trailer, but I
The
feel
very
like
first trailer is just him.
Oh,
by
because it's a
himself.
teaser. Yeah,
It's just a teaser trailer.
That's right.
Yeah, and it's just him with the helmet by
That's right.
himself. In fact, the only thing you see is kind of a little silhouette of an arm.
Mm-hmm.
And we were trying to figure out who that was. It looked like Gamora's rap
Nebula,
thing, and it ended up being Nebula. But yeah, we didn't see anyone in that trailer except Tony, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he's delivering this heartfelt message, as most of us probably believe in this chat. One of the only good comic book on-screen romances ever is Tony and Pepper, right?
Right.
God, those two, their chemistry is so great, and Gwyneth Paltrow is so awesome, and obviously Robert Downey Jr. is just born to play Tony Stark, right? But yeah, their chemistry is just so good, and they have this relationship that has actually evolved and that we feel like we give a shit about, right?
Right.
To the point that he's now like sending her this message of like, you know, my death note, basically. Like, you know, me on my deathbed telling you I love you and this and that. And it was so emotional. You know, the last thing that you hear him say is, you know, talking to her on Squidward's ship, or I'm sorry, Lord Voldemort's ship.
Dark Ebony.
Yeah, the Ebony Maw's ship.
Yeah.
The last thing you hear Tony say is, you know, I think I'm gonna be late for that dinner, Raz. And she's like, you know, tell me you're not on that ship. And he's like, yeah, I'm on the ship. And then you hear her say, I'm coming too. And then it cuts out. And that's all that he had left. And then now he has this moment of, you know, all is lost. And I'm recording this for my love. And God, I just remember it touching me so much, man. I just remember feeling so deep. And honestly, I am completely beside myself that this thing is 4 years ago today. To this date, December 7th, 4 years ago, just seems out of touch for me. I'm
2018.
That COVID shit really made me lose a lot of time, I guess. But yeah, Lucas, you're hearing this, man. 4 years ago today, we seen that first trailer for Avengers Endgame. And tell me what you think about that. What are your thoughts?
Man, That's crazy. That kind of sucks. But it's also
We're
like
getting old, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like I just met you 4 years ago.
No,
I know,
yeah,
but I feel
know,
like it
right?
now, right?
Not even 4 years ago.
Right.
Sometimes, yeah. Man, it's kind of cool at the same time though, because I'm glad you brought this up. Actually, it's been a long 4 years.
And I brought it up because I remember how much it touched us, man.
Yeah.
Like, I remember how much this affected us, like our just day-to-day lives. Like,
Dude.
Literally, I don't know if you remember, but there was a time where I wasn't doing as much, and I remember Noah kind of getting on to me about it. He was like, "Well, you won't do this," and I had to tell him, like, seriously, dude, I know this is gonna fucking sound crazy. But seriously, man, I'm afraid to die in a car wreck or out and not get to see Endgame.
I do remember.
Seriously, dude.
I do remember.
Like I thought, like there was something in my bones that told me, like, no, I don't know, but you can't miss this. If I died missing this, God, who knows what kind of crazy spirit that would have created somewhere.
Jeez, man, yeah, I do remember that. I also remember sitting next to you at Endgame. God, we've seen a lot of Marvel movies together now, man.
Yep.
No, that's so cool. That's so cool. 4 years. Wow.
Yeah, right.
How long have we actually known each other? It would have been like, it was like 20.
It's got to be like 8 years then, right? Damn near or some shit.
Yeah,
yeah, right.
Maybe 2016. I want to say, because that was when
17,
you
18,
guys
20,
were
20,
filming.
20. That's 7
Flatten.
years.
Yeah.
Right. That's fucking crazy, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, to think, I feel like we met right then. You know, that's how long it feels like. It was just like
together.
a year ago, it feels like.
Yeah.
God. And then also, you know, I just want to say what it also really does is overwhelmingly remind me that we haven't really had anything great from Marvel for 4 years. I mean, WandaVision was right after, so we could give them that. But besides that, I mean, cinematically at least.
Well, WandaVision was 2021. I mean,
cinematically at least.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't had anything on
No Way Home.
those levels. It had great nostalgia shit to it, but I don't think it's on the level of, you know, emotion and greatness of like an Infinity War, an Endgame, or even a Ragnarok or Black Panther, or like that whole everything we went and seen during that was just fucking amazing, man. Like it really, I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be sitting here doing this show today if it wasn't for that string of shit, you know?
It's true.
You know, Trevor was working at the Warren, and one day he texted me and was like, "Oh, you want to go see this movie, Thor 3?" And I'm like, I ain't fucking seen the first 5 or whatever the shit. And I remember going to it thinking, whatever, you know, Trevor's cool. You know, if he likes it, maybe I'll like it. And it was 3D, so I had to put these stupid glasses over my glasses, which I couldn't stand. And I walked out of that movie a believer. I walked out of that movie that day fully on board with the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
That day, Screen Talk Live was born.
Yeah, pretty much the seed. That's for sure. That's for sure. So, but yeah, guys, you guys are hearing this. You're checking this out. 4 years ago now, when we got that trailer with Robert Downey Jr. in the what is it called now? We had the Bowie now, and then we had the
I feel like it starts with an M.
Damn it, I can't remember it, but yeah, on the old Guardians ship. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. What are you guys' thoughts on this being so long ago, 4 years ago? I mean, and what are your thoughts on the trailer itself? Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below.